Quick heads up, Bar is a fellow YouTuber, also doing stuff on Instagram and TikTok, but your work is absolutely pivotal. I love it. So we're going to plug your channel, your platforms a couple times here, but just to get a quick bio here. Bar is from Chicago, now lives in Memphis, Tennessee. Not too far. I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia. He attended Christian Brothers University in Memphis, Tennessee. He works in law enforcement, and he also does judo. Currently working on his black belt, so that's very cool stuff. That's what I know about you so far. If you could tell us more about yourself, and then we'll get started.
Yeah, so I'm really into fitness. I love working out, going to the gym, and, just the intensity and like the mindset of like lifting weights, exercising. I'm real good at I like art, drawing, and painting. And I actually the newest hobby that I picked up, don't laugh, but I recently started skateboarding, and so the skateboard community is like genuinely a family. Like those people, like the first day at the skate park, I broke my skateboard, and somebody literally went to their trunk and got a skateboard deck out, put the wheels on, and we literally created a skateboard for me, and I've been using it ever since. So it's like, learning new tricks and just seeing people skating, all type of random walks of life come up there, and it's like a big family. So something I'm really into these days.
Are you at the level of doing like the ramps and the curls and everything?
Stupid
idiot.
I can ollie and jump off and stuff, and go fast and stop.
Suck my motherfucking
the advanced
stupid machine. I actually interviewed a guy a few months ago from Germany, but he was a skateboard champion of the world one year. So it's interesting. I got two skateboarders in the channel. Well, we're so glad you're here. Again, I'm so just honestly really I'm so impressed with your channel, and I kind of just want to give this quick preface for it because it's going to come up in the interview. You have a way of cutting through all the garbage, cutting through all the weeds, and just being like, let me just tell you how it is. And a lot of us are used to like being a little too nice and like kind of schmoozing.
Why the hell do you
sugarcoat it?
Stupid!
Because some Christians aren't going to listen if you're just like direct right in the face.
Are you
but there are
sandbagging?
also some serious times to just tell it like it is. And I appreciate that. I'm sure it's going to come up more as we talk about your channel. But I'm sure it'll also come up as you just tell your story. So thank you for being who you are. I'm so glad you're here. But anyway, if you could tell us, how did you get exposed to Christianity and how did that journey go?
Right.
I'm fixing that ear, you're right. Like cutting off your left ear.
I was living in Chicago with my grandparents, and it all started. We went to a Baptist church, but I went to like a private Catholic school growing up, and so I'm attend every day of the week. I'm at church. My grandmother cooked for the church. My grandfather, he was a servant, he was a deacon, he was there. I got baptized early on, like at the age of 4 or 5. And, my whole life growing up, my early childhood, we were like a tight-knit family.
Oh my God,
we ate breakfast together, prayed over breakfast, said our grace, ate lunch together. They picked me up from school, we go get lunch together, say grace over that, the whole family eating together. And, every day of the week, we were at church, and they had all type of after school programs, and Sunday school for the kids before the church service, and it wasn't. My early childhood was God. That's all it was. Me, God, and my family. Me, God, and Jesus Christ, and it was a community. Everybody that you knew went to the same church as you. Like, I'm gonna see Susan at church Sunday, or I see at Bible study on Wednesday. So it's like your all your friends, all your family, everybody that's close to your family, we united at the church. That was like our fellowship. And so this is like the first 7 or 8 years of my life, just learning about God, learning about Jesus, going to church. As a child, and it was like I didn't even notice that, going to a Baptist church or a private Catholic school. I didn't even realize that until like last year. Like, that's pretty out there. I was in there, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's quite a contrast.
But you know, they had the coloring books
here
at the Bible studies where you color in the Bible characters, Noah's Ark. You know, the guy that was in the whale. We had all type of activities and interesting stuff that for the children and stuff. And you know, like I said, I did get baptized early on, and
you are not gonna don't call my team on this shit. I didn't say bishop, I said bishop.
Exactly.
You know, I genuinely believe, you know, my early childhood, it wasn't nothing but God. And as I became a teenager, you know, there was no questioning the faith. Everybody was a part of the church or a church. You know, even as I got older, towards like the 4th or 5th grade, I moved back home, or I moved to Memphis with my mom. And so it was a reality change for me because, you know, like I said, early childhood breakfast together as a family, praying, you know, saying grace, lunch, dinner, church every day of the week, you know, going twice on Sunday because we do the Bible study and then the church service, and then we stay help cook and all that. But when I came to Memphis, you know, it wasn't, you know, saying grace over breakfast and eating breakfast and lunch and dinner together. It was a little less close knit as my family in Chicago, but we still went to church. You know, my grandfather, he would come pick us up. He stayed like 10 minutes away. He would come pick all us up. We go to his church. And of course, Easter Sunday come on, everybody, the whole family, we was in there, you know. And you know, at middle school, high school, I read the Bible. And when I came back to Memphis, I think like my real deal of I'm on fire for Christ moment is when in middle school there was this I want to say like an after school outreach program that the local church had. And so what the church would do is they would, after school, they would have a bus. The church had their own bus. And they would come and pick up all the kids after school who's in the program. They'd go to the church. And we had a local community center, like a Memphis Bridges. The Memphis Bridges, they had built a community center for the children. It's literally next door to the church. It's called MAM, Memphis Athletic Ministry. So it's basically like an after school community center for Christian children. You know, and they had a relationship with the church next door. And so the church would come and get us after school. And we would all go to the MAM Center, you know, play basketball. We do like a devotional, they call it a Devo, where the leaders would come and, you know, say a word and pray, eat a little snack. And then after that, we'd go to the church and learn about God. And, you know, so it was like this was all of middle school, all of high school.
Now, when you were in all that church teaching and exposure with your family, what were the things you were being taught about, like the actual biggest pieces of this puzzle, like in terms of the sin issue and how you get that resolved?
So the biggest thing for my family is, you know, it's like John 3:16. You know, we were. I'm gonna say this because the black community churches is different. We never really like did a deep dive into the word. It was more so like, you know, the pastor do his sermon. We make it relatable to our life, and you know, we just felt like we had a relationship with Jesus Christ. That was the main thing. You know, I really didn't have like a biblical study scholarship type of understanding. It was like, this is my way of life, not my religion. So it's like, but we weren't, you know, of course we were talking about questions. We didn't really ask questions.
Yeah, because they were more like a worldview at that
point.
Now
you left here.
Did you have a sense that like, you were a sinner and that Jesus was the Savior?
Of course. You know, it always felt like, you know, well, I don't want to do nothing wrong because he's watching over me. He's looking over me, you know. As a child, my granny Ella, she would always tell us, like, Jesus is watching. You don't want to. It's kind of like Santa Claus. You don't want to do nothing bad and disappoint Jesus, and you want to make sure that being a good person, being a good grandson or son for Jesus Christ. So it's like I didn't want to let him down.
Yeah,
I'm taking on the whole set of his black ass
somewhere.
Yeah.
Looking, watching over me.
No.
Every night before bed, I was talking to Jesus. We prayed to him faithfully. Like, I know I had a bad day, but help me tomorrow. I didn't want to let him down.
Did you have a pretty firm conviction that faith was going to lead you to go to heaven when you died?
Oh yeah. I would have dreams about heaven. I really, it felt real. It did. I genuinely believed it because I didn't know anything else. This was my life. This was it.
Mm-hmm. And when you were surrounded by all these people, you mentioned, just church is part of your life. Did you have any exposure to any other religions? Like, what was it?
No.
In fact, just get rid of that fucking
never heard of Islam and the Buddha. No. Especially not as a child. No.
Do you think that was intentional, like as a form of sheltering?
Well, I don't think they did it on purpose, like maliciously and all that, but I do think it's like ingrained to not question, to not look outside.
Kiss that night goodbye.
Why would I go look around? What are they doing over there? It didn't matter.
Yeah.
Our church was huge. Our church had a gym in the bottom of it when I was a child. Where else you gonna go? Tim, every day of the week. How can I have time to? I ain't had no phone. I don't Google for me back. Little kid. Ain't no Buddha. No Muhammad. Every day of the week, we was at that church. I haven't been to that church in almost 10 years, and I still like, I'll drive past something that remind me of the church. Or I literally daydream about the door that closes, that is like a little, like one of those, like, how the garage doors are made? The gym has like one of those doors on that you pull. I literally like could picture and draw. I have visions about it. It's every single day of the week we were there.
That's amazing. It's amazing too that when you're in it doesn't necessarily feel like abuse or indoctrination. Like some people ask me about my trauma, and I've had several conversations that sort of attack this topic in several directions, but the idea of like you can be traumatized without knowing you're traumatized, and you can also be traumatized in a context where you actually feel quite happy at the time, where like, I have the king of the universe who doesn't have to care about me, but he does. He doesn't have to listen to me, but he listens to everything. He's always watching out for me. I probably have guardian angels that he sends to watch over me. I've got this book that's like his love letter to me. Like what? It's like the Apostle Peter. Like, to who else would we go? You alone have the words of life. Like this is a great life, and you're not realizing so many things that are being just shoved down your worldview and put onto you that are actually quite
I think he must have been
like God always watching you and seeing in your head and always judging you and saying, I see you, I see what you're thinking. Naughty, I'm going to get you for that. Like, but you get that stuff in your head, but when you think that the outcome is always, at least for yourself, the outcome, despite the weird trauma stuff, is I'm on the good side. I'm on the good standing with God. When this is all said and done, I'm going to be on the other side of the bank of Jordan. I am good, and I've got peace with God. And when you feel like you're in the club and you got your name's written in the Lamb's Book of Life, you're like everything's good. Whatever trauma is out there doesn't feel like trauma. It's just like you're on the right side and you're good. But it's amazing when you look back at how you realize what was going on.
To speak to what you just said, my life it was completely different from my time with my family in Chicago and my time with my family in Memphis. When I was in Chicago, I had 2 rooms.
You are not get yourself a whore.
To myself. And I had a room downstairs. A lot of houses in Chicago got those basements but it's like rooms downstairs. I had 2 rooms. I had all the toys in the world. My family was always there. I never wanted for nothing. And I was praying for it. So I'm blessed. Jesus Christ has blessed me. I don't want for nothing. I had all the nice things.
Damn, I should have gotten
on look at it. I was not. Like, if I could redo it, that type of life that I had as a child, I would
fuck
that for anything. And of course, I gave the credit to my Lord and Savior at that time, because my granny ever told me, you know, good things happen to you because of Jesus Christ, because you're praying and worship. And then I'm seeing my life like, wait a minute. Again, Tim, at the time, I didn't know that. It was like, children that don't have rules. I went to a private school. Everybody else was good. It was good. You know, this paid for private money. It was good. I had two rules. I was big dog. And so it's like, as a Christian, I was blessed. That's how it looked. There wasn't no pain, there wasn't no suffering, there wasn't no crying, I don't want to eat tonight, I ain't got no ride. If my grandma gonna pick me up, no. Everything, I had it all.
It almost sounds like, at least in small part, like a level of the prosperity gospel stuff. Like, if you believe in Jesus, He does want you to be healthy and wealthy and prosper. And I know that might not be quite what we were taught, but just maybe the outcome is the same. But it's interesting how that works. I was sort of taught the opposite. We grew up more. We were pretty poor. My dad was a Christian school teacher, so making next to nothing. It seemed like as a ministry, like you do this for the school to teach kids the Bible. So you make a quarter of what you're worth, but it's a ministry. But we were always kind of like growing up with this mentality of like. You know that verse that talks about it's harder for the rich to enter the kingdom of heaven than the count of the idea? And the idea of like you need to suffer for Christ. Like if you're living an easy life, like the devil wants to attack you. He wants to attack your body. He wants to attack your wealth, kind of like Job. He wants to get you. He wants to drive you down. He wants to make you give the finger to God. And so you need to be like kind of a mover and shaker in the kingdom and expect to suffer. And the more you suffer and the harder your life is, it was almost like proof like you're on the good side because you're kind of shaking up the kingdom of darkness. And it's interesting how that works, but sort of two sides of a similar coin.
Well, it's as you're speaking, I'm thinking about the shift, because my time as a Christian in Chicago as a child, it was like I had it all. But remember, fifth grade, I cried because I didn't live with my mom growing up, but I wanted to, and she would always come and visit, but she didn't want me in Memphis with her because of what I'm about to explain to you, and I just didn't understand why she won't take me with her, why she keep leaving me, and I would cry. Fifth grade comes, and I permanently move down to Memphis with her. This is when the theology or the doctrine changed, because it went from having 2 rooms, having all the food, all the clothes and toys, and watching all the cartoons and having big TVs in both rooms. It went from that to, oh wait a minute, we homeless. Well, hold on now. Fifth grade. That was a like reality check at the time, because I didn't have my mom. I got 5 brothers and sisters. We had a 2-bedroom apartment. My mama slept in the front room. The girls had a room, and me and my 2 brothers and my stepbrother, we shared a room. Tim, this is night and day from what I just told you. This is the exact opposite. Wait a minute. The lights off when I come home now.
Chestnut night
in the kitchen. It's like, am I still?
Now fuck up
with that. Right? Yeah, because we still going to church. But it's like,
I'm fixing that ear, you rook.
The type of I wrote a song.
Stupid.
And one of the lyrics in it, I said, the shit that I was seeing as a child could make a man cry. And it's like, I had to grow up I went from being a child and I became like a
what a fucking dumbass. What a
as a teenager.
What a fucking
I'm like 12, 11, 10. I got four siblings that I'm raising. I went from being a child with 2 rooms to having to raise 4 siblings. Still believing in Jesus Christ. I was still a Christian. We still didn't, even when I came to it, I still didn't know nothing else but Jesus. But your life changed. It's like, well, this is when they start preaching about, well, the joy of the Lord is my strength. And you supposed to be able to suffer and carry a cross like Christ did. That's when the theology is moving from that prosperity to the, you gotta suffer like Christ did. God won't give you nothing you can't handle. The strongest soldiers. They used to tell me something like the strongest soldiers, bear the heaviest crosses and shit. I'm like, it makes sense to me. I'm like, okay, I'm being tested. This ain't nothing. This just gotta go through trial and tribulation. But I fought a lot when I came in. I got into a lot of fights, ran in the streets.
Well, apart from the theology, that's a lot of trauma, such a statement with no real explanation.
Because I wanted to go with my mom. I wanted to go home. I wanted to go home with her. And when I got there, it was the family didn't eat together. She was always at work, day and night. We ain't praying together no more. But I'm still believing in Jesus. She barely can take us to church. Granted, my grandmama, not my granny Ella, there's 2 different grandmas. My granny Ella was in Chicago. My grandma, Geraldine, she got to pick us up and take us to church now. My both sets of my grandparents, the ones in Chicago and the ones in Memphis, they were the ones that really kept us in the church. And so, what my mom, when she was at work stuff, we'd be over there with our grandparents in Memphis, and they would take us to church. They would teach us about God. All my cousins, all my brothers, we over there 10 deep. After we get through playing, we praying, saying grace. So it was like, it still was there. It just was like,
God damn it.
It wasn't as privileged as I had. It wasn't the same. I had never made pallets. We made pallets on fucking.
Damn it.
There wasn't no beds. We made pallets.
God damn it.
All your cousins on the pallet. But again, we still went to church. We still believed in Jesus. This didn't shake my faith. We still there.
Did you feel like it eventually led you even closer to Christ, or was like this felt like suffering, but Christ is going to get you through it?
Well, you gotta have something to lean on. You gotta have something to lean on. They times get hard. All we knew was to pray. That's what we did. I can't tell you because I went down to the altar. You know how they do the altar call? I would say it's the Black Ages call. I'm down there. Every guy, you know what? The weight is heavy, Lord. Let me go down.
I always with the
every Sunday, Tim. You know what? Jesus, look.
I got to the point where I stopped going because I felt like I was like, am I questioning whether I did it? Like, did I mean it the last time? And if I do it too many times, does that mean every time I don't mean it? But I know what you mean. And I think that, like, at least the thing that got me was the equivalent of the altar calls was just the pastor's push from the word repentance, where they were like, you repent once in this big sense when you first get saved. You repent of your sin, you turn from your sin. So I give up my sin, I give up my selfishness, my pride, and I turn to the cross. That's a big repentance. But then, like, every day you have to keep repenting. And it was like these little, like, come to Jesus moments. But it was sort of similar. But yeah, you just get that sense that he's the prodigal son. You're the prodigal son. And the minute you turn away, it's going to go bad. But the minute you turn back, he's right there with open arms. It's like, keep on repenting, keep on coming back to him. Do your sort of like miniature altar calls, not for salvation, but for sanctification. And yeah, it becomes like a daily thing of, the thing we used to say, I'm a beggar. But I'm a beggar that knows where the bread is. And of course, the bread is in the Word of God. The bread is at the foot of the cross. Did you ever sort of figure out why there was that discrepancy economically? Did you get the story behind that?
I just think my mom, she did her best, but it was a hard time for her. But I mean, it was some rough. That was rough.
I'm fixing the ear. You're rough.
I was really like, the oldest. I was the oldest.
I'm cutting off your right ear.
I'm like, but I gotta smile. So they wondering what's going on. Like, look, I used to be like, in a sense, raising everybody in the house, everybody, the grown ups too. Because I would iron everybody's school clothes, get everybody's socks and stuff out, make everybody's socks up at school in the morning. As a teen, I'm in middle school, and I would sit with my younger brothers and sisters and talk to them. Just tell them what I think. Like, of course, I don't know nothing. But even at that age, you got a little experience. You can tell them. So I was sitting talking about life, and I've been doing. This is another thing I forgot to bring this up, but I've been doing judo since 2010.
Dick of his butt,
and I kid you not, one of my closest sensei, he looks exactly how Jesus is depicted. I'm not joking. The long beard. Tim, he looked just like him. And he would, and see, this is what I'm telling you. I didn't have, I ain't know my father. Never met him. I didn't have a father growing up. But my sensei.
I'm fixing that ear, you're rough.
They was Christian.
Like cutting off your left ear.
Good Christian folk. We praying at judo. Before the tournaments, of course. We praying. Jesus was everywhere. But my sensei's name was Dustin. And of course, I didn't have a way to judo practice. It's like 30 minutes away. But my grandfather, remember I was fighting and cutting up, and my grandfather put me in judo to keep me out of trouble. Everybody at judo,
stupid.
So we still praying, and when Dustin was he was more religious than he's the most religious person I've ever met in my life. He looked just like Jesus, literally. And when he would practice was Tuesdays and Thursdays at like 7 p.m. It still is at 7 p.m. He would pick me up for practice, and after practice, when he dropped me off, we just sit in the car and like talk about God. And that was his way of like, he understood where I was from. He see the area, you see where you dropping me off at. When you hear a gunshot on the way to get me, you know what's going on. But he would sit with me after practice and we would talk. He'd take me to Chick-fil-A.
Stupid!
What do? He don't belong over there. Don't know why people come over there like that. But he did it. He did it. He come get me. Take me to judo with him. He trained. I was his
man, that's
called like your training partner when you take your test.
If only I can dick up that whore.
Training partner for him to get his black belt. So me and Dustin was close. He's like in his 30s. He got his family, his wife. I've been over there with his family, wife. I used to go to church with them. But I was like 16 at this time. But whatever I didn't get at home, I got from my sensei. And I went to church with them. I mean, his church, Tim, I done been in every type of church. His church, I think it was like 3 black people. Me, the motherfucker playing the drums, and one other dude who could. But that was like a culture shock. Like, wait a minute, this is like all white church.
I'm ashamed to say that the church I went to for most of my life was very similar. Ironically, that was like one of the very few black people, a black girl that she came by herself, and she was literally like my best friend growing up was this black girl, Catherine. But like it was weird being like there's almost no black people in this church. And it was real shell shock. I went to Bible college to be a pastor, and the guy that ran that pastoral department, he took us to some different churches some semesters to like give us exposure. And the first time I went to it was like the biggest black church in Philly. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so different. I mean, like,
it's so different. Yeah.
Number one, everyone's dressed to the nines. It's like it's Easter Sunday every Sunday. And there's nurses all over in case people faint. And like you don't like get a 30-minute sermon, like you get a 3-hour sermon. And like you don't try to figure out when you can leave. You try to figure out how long you can stay there and be as close to the Lord and to your community as you can. It's like this is so different. And honestly, so hot. It was so intense, the heat, but I learned a lot. But yeah, it's so different. It's vice versa. It's amazing when you step back from just the actual experiences we can go through and just think about if God is a God of unity, why are we so divided? It's like it's the most segregated hours they say of the week. I'm like, how is that true? How can that be? I mean, I could see it. Then maybe like a little bit here or there, but it's like all over the place. We're all divided. And that alone should have been a red flag. Maybe it wasn't, but it should have been one red flag.
I noticed it, but I always attributed it to, maybe, we used to say like the white folk neighborhood. And I'm like, well, maybe they just live out there. But it's like, I didn't think too much about it. I just felt like, well, it's like that's where they live at. So, geographically, we can't go to this place. It's 30 minutes away from my house.
Stupid!
And so I just assumed, it was like location. That was my biggest thing. Like, it's just the location.
And
that's what I tell myself.
Probably too as well.
But that is actually true. But it's due to due to something else. Yeah.
Can I ask you on the note of churches, and I want to keep you with your story.
Okay, I'll put your black ass for Stalin. I ain't talking Joseph Stalin either. I'm talking about Stalin.
More white skin versus black skin.
It never noticed it. It didn't really dawn on me like that. We didn't think about it like that.
But maybe do you remember any pictures you saw?
Yeah, I saw, we had the white Jesus hanging up. It was everywhere. I mean, my granny Ella, she had like, it was weird because she had like the little black baby angel porcelain statue things, and it was like the white Jesus supposed to, hang on the wall and framed up and stuff like that. So it didn't really dawn on me like that because I wasn't really.
Come on, dumbass.
Let me see how.
Dumbassery.
I was Christian before I was black, so I didn't really see it like that. That's the thing that's going on right now. But looking back, that's the perfect way to put it. I was Christian before I was black. At the time, it was like I didn't really see it as he's different from me. I just roll with it. I wouldn't talk to question it, so I did.
I definitely want to return to this in a little bit as we talk more about your perspective later on, but I don't want to sidetrack too much from the actual timeline of your story. As you're going through all this, you're there, sort of helping your mom to raise family. You're getting this camaraderie with your judo instructor and their church. Like, where did your relationship with God and just Christianity go from there?
If it wasn't for Dustin, I probably would figure it out a little sooner. But, Dustin was like, he kind of reminded me of my family in Chicago. Like, I didn't have nothing in me. I didn't have nothing. And he was the only person, at this point my grandfather had passed. But my grandfather was the one taking me to judo. He passed away. These people, I'm not bragging, but they'll tell you this too. I was such a good team player, and I was such a big part of the culture at our club. They couldn't practice without me. We need bar here. That's what I'm like 17, but I'm the life of the show because these my, I looked at these my people. And so I'm like one of the youngest ones, but I was big enough to where I could train with the smaller judoka, and I could spar with the older judoka, and we had the hard wrestling match. We didn't have the nice Japanese tatami match. We had the wrestling match. Wrestling is hard to do judo on a wrestling match I was only one of the only ones that could actually take those falls and take the punishment to actually train the team to get ready for the tournament. So they couldn't practice without me. But
stupid.
They wanted me there. And so when he passed away, these good Christian folks took it upon themselves to drive out their way. They live down the street from the gym. They driving
March
direction to come get me and drive back 30 minutes. That's a whole hour just to get me there. And these Christian folk. And I'm like, Jesus Christ is working through Dustin. Because he believes like I do, and he's helping me, and he's praying for me. He tell me, I'm praying for you last night. You know, this is what on my heart. Jesus told me to tell you. He was sitting in the car, he was telling me all this. Like, you know, I believe in him. And Jesus, we pray over me. And man, Dustin wouldn't hurt a fly, a butterfly. He didn't mean no harm. He just genuinely he believed, and he was doing what he thought was right. And he felt like, you know, helping me was what the Lord was telling him to do. And he's the one that kept me going. Because I, you know, whatever doubt I had, how you gonna have doubt when motherfuckers coming out their way in the name of Jesus to come get you? No, please. It wasn't no, man, all that lukewarm.
What?
He helped me. I didn't want to let Dustin down. Because I'm like, well, I don't want to, you know, life is hard, times is hard. I had straight A's in school, but my life was fucked up outside of school. And I didn't want to, like, doubt Jesus or nothing like that. And I didn't want to let Dustin down. And I didn't want to be like, I didn't want to not read my Bible. I didn't want to not be praying and staying close to God. Because I got people that care about me that's believing in God. I don't want to let them down. I ain't going to let them down. And so I stay going. And now again, Tim, this whole time, I'm still going to the after school program after school. Still going to the church. Still,
I'm about to give a church this whole whore.
And so that's two
Kiss your
Thursdays.
ass goodbye.
We going to judo. And before judo, I'm at the main center with the church. The Memphis Athletic Ministry with the church. After that, we go to the church. When I get home, we go to judo. Me and Dustin praying out the judo. And on Sunday, if I didn't go to church with Dustin, I was going to the church that the church that I was going to after school. I was still there. It wasn't no way around.
It's amazing how all those kinds of intense churchianity programs, they obviously can help a lot of us who otherwise we might have gotten ourselves in trouble. They keep us on the straight and narrow in a sense. It's like you don't have time to get in trouble when you're constantly doing ministry or showing up for church events. But it's amazing too that it begins to sort of make you feel like you've made it part of your own. Like you kind of, even if you haven't, like you have no idea how to actually investigate the claims of Christianity yet. You just feel like you're kind of saying, I grew up in this, so it's like my parents' faith, but it's like now I'm doing it, and if my parents were suddenly like not interested, I'd still go, I'd still be a part of it, I'd still be a leader, and you begin to sort of feel like you're making it a part of your life. And I use this illustration before, but I think it fails a little bit, but I think it helps. You know in The Matrix when the first one, when Neo gets shot, and then he's dead, but then he wakes back up, and when he wakes back up, he doesn't see the hallway with agents and the guns. He just sees the green code, and because now he's literally at this point he's transformed into the one who can now actually see the Matrix, the actual code of the computer program.
I'm dicking up those poems. I'm dicking up.
You begin to kind of see God everywhere, even though it's, again you have no idea the tools to actually investigate the worldview claims. But you just feel like you're kind of seeing God everywhere. It's almost like you don't need any more proof. You just like, I saw a miracle. I felt God. I felt the power. You feel Him moving in these small groups and the prayer groups and the judo and the church stuff. And eventually you just feel like you're part of it, you're plugged in, but you're plugged in a way that's like powerful And it sort of reinforces, even though you truly do not have the capacity or the information to make an informed decision. You have almost no information about where this thing came from, but they're good. They're really good. I mean, Christianity is good at indoctrination. They get you sucked in to the point where you want to be part of this. This is your community, and you feel like you're seeing God's power, and you just feel like your worldview is, I just see God everywhere. I see God's work in my life. And like those Christians bringing in the Judaism and the church, it's like God is clearly at work here. Like there's no denying it. He's alive and he's well and he's in my life, and he's got good things going on. You know, God, what's next? What's my adventure that you have for me? And when you're at that point, man,
let's think of some of this.
That's where my story was different in detail, but the same concept of like once you get to a certain point, you're like, God has taken the wheel of my life, and I am a child of God. I'm a soldier for the kingdom.
You was talking about the capacity to like even investigate. It was Jesus or the devil. There wasn't no in between. So anytime I was felt like I was steering away from Jesus, I'm like, well, now I'm with the devil in the name, and I ain't want to do that. So it wasn't no.
Man, this
as
is
a
really
teenager in high school, I still was not caught up on any other religion. I didn't know about none of that. I had never heard of
this is really starting to fucking piss me off.
I never heard of that. A non-believer. That's crazy. All I knew was you either with God or you backslide or you lukewarm or you gotta get back right with God. I didn't know that it was a outside of that at the time. I didn't know about it.
I can second that. I think that's probably the same thing. It's the same way. It's amazing how you get so sheltered. So what once you're at that stage, what was it like as you transitioned from that stage?
Dumbass.
Well, high school, I had to grow up fast. So 9th, 10th grade, I was still, they say you got milk behind your ears. I was still a baby. Now, 11th and 12th grade, I started understanding, I started being able to process life a little bit differently. Like, I understood why the lights was off. I understood why it didn't food in the kitchen. I knew why Mom was coming home, why she always gone. She working 2 jobs. I understand now. I get it. I understand. A lot of children in the movies and TV shows, they get mad at their parents for not being able to get them shoes. That was not me. As soon as I understood,
this is boring.
It wasn't no reason to be mad. I used to tell my mother,
boring.
because in the black community,
this is boring as fuck. Suck my slut. Shut it. I'm looking in the ear, you're rook.
This is a sting house in Glendale, California. For 2 straight days, our team at Trilogy Media, in collaboration with Courtney Elizabeth, rigged this house with hidden cameras and security and posed as young children online for would-be child predators to show up, thinking they were there to have sex with a child. Instead, they're confronted by us, as well as the Glendale Police Department, who would take them away and put them where they belong. From this Stinghouse weekend, we've posted 2 videos on our channel, catching 2 separate child predators red-handed. Elmer, a 32-year-old with kids of his own, and Juan, a 28-year-old who showed up with a tattoo gun. Both showed up to this house to meet who they thought was a 13-year-old girl for sex. Both were on drugs. Juan even had some with him. And both were arrested and charged accordingly. But there's something else about this weekend that you might not know. Both Juan and Elmer's arrests happened on the same day, just a couple hours apart from each other. Both on the very first day of running our Stinghouse. The rest of that day, and the entire second day, were entirely more nerve-wracking than the actual confrontations. These are the predators that were a lot more skeptical. These were the predators who were lurking in the shadows outside. And these are the predators that have definitely done this before. As a team in this sting house, our first priority is safety, always. And while confronting these predators face to face is exhilarating and satisfying, nothing can quite compare to the feeling of being locked in a house at night when a very experienced and dangerous predator says that he's here, looking at the house, but refuses to come to the door and show his face. While we try to stay one step ahead, he remains unseen, lurking in the shadows, ready to strike at any moment. And this wasn't just once. This happened over and over again over the course of this weekend, and served to be tremendously eye-opening to not only these predators' intentions, but also the ways they manipulate children to get what they want. Sit back and join us on this terrifying journey of running a predator sting house in this special edition episode of Trilogy vs. Predator. This video is sure to be demonetized, as all of our Predator videos are. According to YouTube, it's a controversial issue, so we're not going to earn any of our expenses out of these videos. In my opinion, this issue isn't controversial at all. It's actually pretty fucking clear what's right and what's wrong here. Children can't consent. Don't prey on them.
Damn it.
There, controversy solved. But alas, I'm forced to explain this time and time again for some fucking reason. When you go into the comments sections of some of these videos, you can clearly see the kind of poisonous pond scum that make these conversations necessary and repetitive. And these people have driver's licenses and vote, but that make these...
Well, hey, I can hear you too, slut. That was both. Dumbass, cunt. Suck my dick, bitch. Suck my motherfucking dick, bitch. Suck my motherfucking dick, bitch. Let's read these fucking comments. You dumbass. Spit, 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 spit. I'm gonna fuck your butt. I'm gonna fuck your butt. Bitch, you suck my motherfucking dick, bitch, you son of a bitch. Suck my motherfucking dick, bitch. You suck my... You suck my dick, bitch. Suck my dick, bitch. I'm fixing to eat your other rook. Dumbass. Spit, 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 spit. Dumbass fucker. God damn it.
These conversations necessary and repetitive, and these people have driver's licenses and vote. But monetization aside, as long as we don't go bankrupt, these videos will always be important to us, and we will never stop making them. Before we get to some of the crazy shit that's about to happen, if you do want to support us, there's two things that you can do. The first thing is to check out our very own streaming platform. It's called Trilogy Plus. It's at trilogyplus.com, or there's a bunch of apps for it, including crazy shit that's about to corrupt. And these people have drivers, the kind of poisonous pond scum that make these conversations necessary and repetitive. And these people have driver's license, poisonous pond scum that make these conversations necessary and repetitive. And these people have driver's licenses and vote. But monetization aside, as long as we don't go bankrupt, these videos will always be important to us, and we will never stop making them. Before we get to some of the crazy shit that's about to happen, if you do want to support us, there's two things that you can do. The first thing is to check out our very own streaming platform. It's called Trilogy Plus. It's at trilogyplus.com, or there's a bunch of apps for it, including Apple and Android. Of all of our social media platforms, this is the one and only place that we can upload content to without having to worry about adhering to guidelines. I swear to God, if we get banned on TikTok for cyberbullying one more time, I'm gonna shit a picnic table. At Trilogy Plus, we can be completely raw, honest, and unrestricted with what we post, and no one can take that away from us, or take that away from you. This video you're watching right now shows a lot of stuff behind the curtain, but the new episode of Beyond the Sting on Trilogy Plus holds nothing back. Dropping on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, exclusively on Trilogy Plus. The interview clips you're going to see in this video, you can see the complete and uncensored full interviews over at Trilogy Plus from the whole team about this entire weekend experience. Dropping this Friday, March 17th. You'll even see some ways we were able to have some fun despite the darkness of the situation at hand.
Your beauty is not something simple. Your beauty sweetens the world. You can't measure it because your beauty is infinite, woman.
You can even watch my podcast, Dexter's Debriefs, where I break down not only the experience of making these episodes, but bluntly address the public reception to these videos and some of the backlash that came with it, plus countless other things. It's very simple. There's an all-access subscription. You get to watch everything anytime you want, and you can try it 7 days for free. Hundreds of hours of original content to watch, and more being added every single week. And there's also now a completely free subscription option that gives you access to a free playlist of select videos that rotate over time. And that is free forever. No billing info needed. And the entire Dexter's Debriefs playlist is on the free account, by the way. Go have a look. It would mean the world to us. The second thing you can do is by doing yourself a favor by getting the Guardio browser extension at guard.io/trilogy. Guardio is our exclusive. And because of them, we're able to give our viewers what we believe to be the best real-time browsing protection that you can find, and we can keep making this kind of content. Guardio scans every website I go to and everything I download, looking for anything malicious and blocking it before it can do me or my computer any harm. But you have to use our link. It's guard.io/trilogy. You'll get 7 days to try it for free and 20% off the entire cost just for using that link. And what does it cost? A few cups of coffee. And you'll immediately get 24/7 real-time protection while you surf the web. It's that simple. And it's not just for you. You can add your family members on there too. You can add up to 5 family members for free onto your account at no extra charge. Get your whole family protected, including your parents and your grandparents. We focus a lot on scams on this channel. It's important to protect our elders. Guardio installs in seconds, and as soon as you get it, it's going to give you a free health report of your browser, and will identify any malicious sites you visited recently or any data leaks that include your personal info. But you've got to use our link for the discount, guard.io/trilogy. The internet is dangerous. Everybody needs a bodyguard. Guard.io/trilogy.
New day. We got a scary motherfucker coming here in a couple hours. I'm gonna take his ass down. Same house, day 2, here we go.
Day 2? Shit show.
Sunday. Yeah, I say it like that.
Multiple predators had the address at the same...
Yeah, I say it like that.
Shit show.
Sunday.
She's cute.
Yeah, I say it like that.
Multiple predators had the address at the same time.
There is a predator out there that can be sneaking
Now
around.
fuck up and bring this pony on here.
Our
And I'm
day
gonna get
2,
myself another
it
one.
made for a day that was 10 times as stressful because they weren't showing up.
And what that created was a dynamic where multiple predators had the address at the same time.
Spit.
So it made it have double and triple hot. It also meant that we couldn't enter or exit the house pretty much all day long. And it also meant that at any given moment, while we were there in the house, a predator could be standing outside or walking around the property or anything like that.
So much tension. We had a lot of people. I think that at one point there were 6 different people on the line with Courtney. Supposed to like hang out and come over that day, right?
Day 1 was a lot more controlled, where we like could block off this hour to this hour. This person has the address. We know they're going to be here between this amount of time.
No
House is
stop.
now hot. No one go outside. No one do anything crazy. Let's not be too loud. By day 2, complete shit show. Multiple predators had the address at once. We didn't know who was coming and going. We had guys saying they were outside. We had guys saying they were on their way. We literally had a guy outside just pacing back and forth in front of the house, like right there on the corner. I mean, it was probably the most nerve-wracking experience out of all of it.
Was it the biggest alarm clock you've ever seen? The fucking wristwatch. It's like a keychain. I know. Actually, it's gonna be perfect. I mean, yeah, sure. It's nowhere inconspicuous. I know, it's a keychain clock.
Sunday was supposed to start out with Freddy at 11 a.m.
Alright, fuck his hole!
Freddy was a guy that Courtney said from the very beginning that this is the guy of all the predators this weekend, the one I'm most concerned about for safety and creep factor.
Personally, I have been on edge about Freddie since Thursday when I very first read his messages.
Freddie is the kind of guy who's like not even trying to just go to like have sex with a child, which is like obviously terrible. He like had other ill intentions.
Now two can play this game, dumbass.
Freddie was the one I was most excited about catching. And he was the one that was being the creepiest. And he's the one I would put money on showed up.
Dumbass. What a dumbass. What a fucking dumbass. What? I just did your work.
And he's the one I creeped out the most by. He's the most dangerous.
He's the one with only the 2 default pictures.
Yeah, he wants another. I asked him more, and then he doesn't talk to me for 2 or 3 days.
Weird.
So I don't even know. And he's very pushy on the address. Like, and then when you're fixing it, yeah.
Oh, I think because we don't know what he's like. Right.
No. It's a verified photo, but it's hard to be verified photo. My photos are verified on those apps too, and they look like me too. Yeah, you're right.
Dumbass.
He was the only one that refused to send extra photos of himself. He only had like the 1 or 2 on his profile, which were not very descriptive. He was the only one that was as old as he was during the weekend, I believe 50s or 60s, the one that pushed the hardest to the address from day one talking to Courtney. He's also the only one that insisted on picking her up from school.
And yes, the sexual things he had to say in his messages were absolutely horrendous. But the stuff that worried me about
That
Freddie
fat
is
tub
how
of
much
blonde
he
is a
focused
decoy?
on wanting her location
Ick.
every other day. Could you give me the address? Can you give me the
Nasty
address
as
when we meet
shit.
up? Where do you go to school? What time do you get out of school? I'd love to pick you up sometime. And she actually one time had to be like, this is a little creepy.
Nasty as shit. Nasty ass shit.
And he backed it up. And he backed. And he backed it off a little bit, but then a couple days later, I'd love to pick you up from school. All the while, he now claims that his car has been broken into and is being repaired, and now he doesn't have a car. So send me the address, because I can't get to you now anyway, but I can see how long the Uber ride will take.
So he just had a lot of red flags that were redder than all the other flags of all the other predators. We also figured that he's probably the one that's most experienced doing this, so giving him the address is going to make this house extra hot, because we know he's going to show up early, we know he's going to scope it out, and he's going to be extra creepy in doing so.
This guy felt like he just wanted the address to stalk this 13-year-old, to take her when he wanted to. That was my vibe. Not saying that was what's going to happen. Luckily, we don't know that. But it gave me, I just had the worst vibe from that first set of logs on Freddie. And I personally, and I didn't shut up about it. I probably annoyed everybody on set, because I was like, this guy, you guys, I'm telling you. Yeah, and I was like, I don't think he's going to show up. I think he just wants the address, and he's going to creep himself around the house. He was so hardcore in wanting to know who's home. Is it just you and your mom? Does she have a boyfriend? Like all of these things that felt to me like a Dateline special or a trilogy special that we don't want to do.
Suck my fucking dick, bitch. March! It's time to dick up them pawns. Now fuck up with that fucking king over here. I'm a dick of your pawns. Stupid bitch. Suck my motherfucking dick, bitch. Suck my motherfucking dick, bitch. Spit, 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 spit. Damn, I could have fucked this butt.
Yeah, it sucks that there's no predator face-to-face, sucks that there's no arrest, but there's still something to be said here about the behavior of these predators and everything that happened on day 2. Day 2 had a lot more conversations between Courtney and the predators, not just by text, but over the phone.
Hello? Hi. Oh, hi. Hi.
Spit, 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 spit.
How are you? I'm good, how are you?
She's a decoy.
Yay.
What are you doing? March!
I'm nothing. I just got out of the shower.
Alright.
You got out of the shower?
Ho!
I thought you were gonna wait for me. Huh? I thought you were gonna wait for me. We can shower together. I'll take another one.
Yeah?
I just will wash my hair the second time.
Oh, digger!
Do you want to hang out today still?
The fuck up and overlook this right here. So I can ear you look.
Yeah.
Like cutting off your right ear.
What are you doing now? I'm at home. How far was you from Glendale again? Like 30?
I'm fixing that ear, you're rook. Like cutting off your right ear.
And you Uber here, or is your car like fixed? I'm not sure if I can call Uber.
Every one of them, these bastards is falling for the
I'm gonna put a little bit of makeup on and do my hair, and then I'll send you the address, and then...
Stupid!
When you get
Now you're gonna lose 2 pieces.
Okay. Yeah.
Dumbass.
Yeah, what do you wanna do?
Such dumbass.
We can do what we talked about, or what do you wanna do? I don't know. Are you okay? Are you okay to have sex? Yeah, I'll try it.
I'm fixing to dick up that whore.
What if it hurts? I can do it slowly. Slowly?
You dumbass.
Yeah. Okay, we can try that. Or we can have a oral. You can do that? I will try both. Do you have condoms?
So fucking nasty.
You want me to go back in time? If you can, but I don't know. How about you? Do you have it? No. I don't have condoms. How about you, Mom? No.
Can you make one out there?
Yeah, I'll try it, but we can just do oral if it ends up hurting him too much.
Nasty.
Well, yeah.
Oh, he just dicked up.
I'm excited.
I'm fixing that ear, you're up.
Yeah. I'm really excited. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you good?
Not right now.
No, no.
I'm sure you'll make me wet the person. How? What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do? You on my side?
Ah!
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna let you do pussy.
Okay. Sound good.
Stupid!
No, you're beautiful.
Much!
Thank you. Me more.
You're welcome.
Don't even think about it.
Alright, I'm gonna get ready and then I'll send you the address. Alright. Okay, bye. He said love you. He's gone.
Nasty as fuck.
He committed himself really bad just now.
We have everything.
Oh my god.
He needs to get it over, so he's not
Bit.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Oh fuck.
That's just Freddy's ready. It's gonna be a little different today for me. After hearing that.
Let's get him in the white man
Fucking goosebumps.
March!
One thing to read it, but another thing to hear it. Yeah.
Holy shit! Holy shit! How? I'm so hard to bite my tongue. How the fuck do you look? She just talked to Freddy.
And then it was so bad.
I feel him. Look at my goosebumps. Oh shit.
Alright, fuck it. Oh! Dumbass. Slut from China!
Yeah, but I'm nervous when it hurts.
Nasty ass fucker.
It gets a lot worse, but
The spitster. She giving me a little extra treat with her arms. Spit.
I was like moving my hands so well because I noticed you just needed this one. Yeah.
With Piet.
So she says, I have a cousin that quick stopped by because she's leaving town for a few weeks and she's just saying hi and hanging for a second. He then in turn asks for a photo of her and her cousin. Courtney comes in and she's like, hey, can you take a quick photo for me? So we did a photo. She did her young magic on us.
That's sure as hell not sexy decoys. That's for damn sure. A
few minutes later, she comes in and says, Freddy wants to know if you're gonna stay.
The fat as fuck. The fat as fuck.
Yeah, I took a photo of you, to push him off. Said, oh, my cousin's here. He said, you're beautiful. How old is she? And I just told him you were 14, and he's like,
get that damn night out of here.
So.
Slut. From
China? I don't know. Up to you. What do you want? We'll see. I asked him, do you want that? I said, do you want
I'm
to
getting,
tip you?
this is
Said
really
she
starting
wanted
to
to
piss me
arrest her.
off.
Where's Art?
Yeah. So I said 14. He said, is she staying with us? And I was like, I don't know. What do you want? He's like, ask her to stay. Yeah. So I'm gonna be on that.
Double decoy.
So, once I get to my house,
So is that your third thing? Yeah, he wanted her to stay.
You, mother sir, can kiss that goodbye.
Fuck.
I need to jump in to do this. This is, I mean,
Let's hear him
it's
say fuck
terrifying,
again.
and especially terrifying.
yeah, he's,
It is fuck.
I need to jump in to do this. This is,
It is fuck.
I need to jump in to do this. This is, I mean, it's terrifying, and especially terrifying because it's the person that, for whatever reason, deep in my soul, I was concerned about this whole time. But it's also important because if he's willing to meet with 2 minors at once, that could be 2 different charges. So I was like, I'll do it. I didn't know what I was doing. I just tried to follow Courtney's lead. But I made a last-minute possible decoy.
Kiss that damn night, you bad slut. You slant-eyed slut from Shauna. I'm fixing that ear, you're right.
He just texted and said, who wants to go? Who wants to go first?
So what's gonna happen is this Courtney. She's gonna be the only one in the room. Okay. With Amanda. Well, okay, that's yeah. This first one is gonna be actually both of them. They're both pretending to be young friends. The rest of us
Would you
are gonna
please
be
move,
hiding
you
in the room,
slut?
and then you hiding over here.
Yeah, you can just sit there.
Sit down on the couch and they're gonna talk for maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Okay. There's a code word.
I just eared your
When
right.
she brings up pizza, you come out. Everyone comes out, and we're gonna confront the guy. Okay.
Hey, you dumbass.
To take a picture of his ID with him in the background, like he's sitting there, just take a picture like this of his ID, and then take his ID and then come stand over here and make a phone call, and just keep an eye on him if he does anything crazy.
Then at that point, the most important thing is getting the boys here as fast as possible.
This is gonna go on the wall right here.
Decoy number 1. First time you've ever done a double decoy?
Never.
Pop-Tart is
Not there. Pop-Tart's here. How you feeling? You okay?
I'm doing alright.
First
I
time
can feel it in the
decoying
here.
butterflies.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be so rewarding. Get this guy fucking put in jail.
Yeah. Especially this one.
11 minutes away? 11 minutes away.
Damn it.
Yeah. We're waiting at our sting house. He's 11 minutes away. It's an older guy, the most dangerous one as of this weekend's confrontation. He's expecting for treason from 12 or 13. 13 and 14 years development as of an hour ago. Yeah, he thinks he's going to be hooking up with 13-year-old Courtney's character as well as Amanda's 14-year-old cousin. You never know, he could be early scoping up out so about time to get in position and confront this motherfucker.
Just sitting there, he had the address at this point. Me and Courtney in the living room, guys in the control room just waiting, listening. Are you guys virgins? Those were text messages. This was after he had the address claiming he was over and wanting to, he was on his way.
And this guy was so persistent on trying to get the address from Courtney for like months. Like Courtney had been talking to this guy for a long time. And like honestly, since like day one she was talking to him, he's trying to get her address. Now they finally given this guy the address to the house. And we don't know who the fuck is going to show up. Like we don't know what's going to happen.
Look at you, Pop-Tart. 10 years ago, we could have done drink in front of the camera. Now we can be on live streams. Now we do like, now we decoy subject.
I never got to put on my show going.
Yeah.
I never used to be able to like you, I was so great. I'm like, Chris, look at this, I'm never letting you. Like, no, you have yesterday, I saw you decided to wall, and I was like, I'm not like this out there because I like who she is. No, I just love her because I'm with you. And I was.
But because you know that she's here and that's what makes you.
Yeah, because we would also be exactly. Well, once it's 26 minutes away, it's 12 minutes.
So he could be here any minute.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
This will be our, this will be our third. We were gonna have a third last night, but I never showed up. I'm not coming late today, but we have this third one. This is the one we were the most concerned about, just based on the kind of person he is, and the things that he was saying, his age, his elusive behavior as far as refusing to send additional photos, not really being able to confirm his identity. We have no idea what this guy is capable of. Also, we have a new guard today because we had a problem with the previous guy not showing up. And then Amanda's doing her first live tour. There's a lot of unknowns. But one thing I know for sure is that we are prepared. And we're going to give it our all. And thank you guys for allowing us to do this.
She just started disappearing after she said that her and her cousin were both virgins and that he was stopped messaging back. So sitting there and waiting in the silence.
Good. Should be here any minute.
Any updated ETA on your end, Sean?
No updates on my end, but it's the right time.
Got it. Just to let you guys know, there's a delivery driver. He's right outside the house right now.
Stupid!
Copy that. There's an Amazon delivery driver outside.
Kiss that night goodbye. Kiss that phone goodbye. Now I'm gonna get him to the white man's shit. March!
That's what that is. Just so you know.
I'm just, yeah, we've been worried about this one.
No. March!
He's gonna make us.
Oh!
If he just shows up and is here pretty close.
He might be here. It's possible. And he might be skipping the police. He should be here like 5 minutes ago. And
Connor's watching.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If he sees someone walking, he'll alert Sean. Just have you record me from local.
I'm fixing that in. You're up.
She's calling him.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Now he has an address. He's gonna kidnap me at 9 p.m. tonight.
My instincts were he wants that address and he is going to come here when he feels like this is my moment. I can.
Maybe he's just watching.
It could be days.
He could be watching for a while, yeah.
Hey Connor, any suspicious activity outside? No, I said, is there any suspicious activity outside? No, nothing like that. Copy that.
It's gonna come
That
in
damn.
Calling. He's, I guarantee you, scoping the place right now.
Okay.
It's gotta be.
I think
He has to be here.
there's two options. He's here right now. or he's coming at his own terms later at a surprise on.
Hey Connor, just to give you an update, we're texting the guy right now and telling him that the cousin is going to be leaving, just to get an idea where he's at.
He wanted the address. He asked for the address more than he did for any kind of nude photo or anything else. Every instinct in my body said he's gonna go dead cold once he gets the address. And if he wants to show up, he will, but it's gonna be and who knows, I could be wrong and he could show up every few minutes. But I was like, he is gonna stop responding, he will have the address. And either he'll show up today at some point, or he'll I have the address, I can show up at night, I could take her, I could do whatever. And her mom's not home. So you would think he flaked, and he comes back tonight and you go to bed.
You would think he flaked.
Nothing is happening. Quiet. Then all of a sudden we got a message. Hey boys, there is a weird guy. Showed up, staying in front of the house, looking straight to the front door, and just watching and listening. Don't go to your windows, don't do fucking anything stupid, don't be loud. Chill, I'm gonna keep an eye on him.
There was a side door to the house, but you could still see it from the street, so it's not like we could sneak out unseen. And with Connor sitting in the car for most of the day, we're on walkie-talkies with him, so he's letting us know of anything that he sees that's suspicious or whatever. And he's letting us know many times when he would see someone pass the house multiple times, or walk by slowly, or if he saw the same car on the block multiple times, and that kept happening.
So I'm in the car and I'm looking for everything. I'm looking there was a group of people, right? And they walked the block fucking 5, 6, 7 times. And there was this group of 3 people. I think they're probably just innocent, just walking. I mean, it is like Glendale, it's a nice little neighborhood, good community. I think they're just doing their normal Sunday stroll. But I was watching everybody, and I didn't trust anybody.
Connor did see a guy that was kind of standing out in the rain in front of the house that we think is a very good possibility that Freddie was there. I have no doubt that he wouldn't have come by. I just didn't think he was going to show up to the house. Doesn't change how terrified you are.
I put money on the fact that multiple predators from day 2 actually did show up, we just didn't know.
If he never gonna show up, but he will continue talking to you, maybe we can schedule him for next time. You know, okay, me and my mom will go on vacation or whatever, I will be back. In 1 week, and I'll fly you again, put it again, and do it again, and fucking boss him. Because these kind of guys, they must go to prison immediately.
I agree, and
I just think tell them more 50 Milan and we can call it off.
Well,
because now we're gonna have 2 guys with our rent.
What?
Yeah. And you got this guy was gonna be my place.
What?
Even if we do
What?
No. We have to
He's still here. He's still here.
He will
He will keep his time. No, it's okay.
We have to go about our day, but I think that he's going to still be around, and he's still going to watch it, and then he'll know that he's lost it.
Yeah.
That's up to you guys.
Yeah. Let's do like this. Let's turn them off. Check the battery status, because the next Eric, it's at 2:30, and we can push until 3 o'clock. We cannot call it all 40 people, and they have our addresses, so let's stall as long as we can.
But he didn't. He ended up showing up once he cut contact. That was it. So for us, the rest of the night, we just needed to be very aware that this person has the address and he could be around at any point. So we really started using side doors, limiting who came and went in and out of the house. Because we, after a point, had to say, all right, well, Freddie's a walk. We have to be on the lookout for him.
And something spooky, something
don't even think about it.
His fucking stupid ass. He didn't make a move. So he vanished, he disappeared.
There definitely was a point midday where multiple predators had the address. And that's because we want to stagger them and do them one at a time. But when you give one an address at 11 a.m. and they're supposed to be there at noon and it's 1:30 and they're not here yet, you gotta kind of move on. You gotta try to, I mean, we're burning money here too, not to mention just from the predator perspective, but from the content creation and investment of making this happen. It's like, well shit, we have to move forward. We have to give the address to a second one that's waiting on the hook ready to show up, even if it's not the one that we originally wanted.
at one point, it was like when all these, it was the same thing, right? All these, like you give the address to somebody, they all go unresponsive. That was like, yeah, fuck that, man. Fuck that. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. That was like, yeah, fuck that, man. Fuck that.
Dumbass. Dumbassery! Dumbass, 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 dumbass. Oh my god, I can't believe that shit. Man, I fucked up. Damn, I fucked up. I fucked up. Why prolong the agony? I'm just gonna take this dick and get it over with. I'm just gonna suck this dick and get it over with.
As soon as they have the address, it's like they get a lot more dodgy, they get a lot less responsive. They start acting a lot creepier because they're in charge in a sense. It's like, well, now I know where you live, I can show up anytime. And you can feel that dynamic in the communication. At least I did secondhand watching Courtney deal with this.
I'll chase that whore to Kingdom Come. Now fuck up and move this pole out of here. Dumbass. Spit, bit, spit, bit, spit, bit, 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 bit. Stupid! I just hit your rook. I cutting off your left ear. Dumbass. Hey, dumbass!
The beauty of Courtney and Predator Baiter community is that everybody is doing decoy, right? Everybody like, hey, can you do this in this state? I'm here, can you do this? So everybody has a group chat, everybody's talking. We only give the address of the scene house when it's like, okay, hey baby, I'm ready, come, mama out of town, I'm ready for you.
Fucking goddamn.
College is still up there? Do you still see the guy out there? Is he still standing out there?
He was just standing watching the street for a long ass time. Now he's walking past the house now. He's kind of standing out front of the front door towards the bottom of the street though.
Yeah, he's still out there. It's the one we're going to for sure.
If you're not sure, as soon as we walk out, I'll say what's your name. And he'll hopefully say one of those things.
So how about I just not in the room?
Yeah,
If it's me, then maybe you could ask about me.
Just say that.
Spit.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he's standing in the corner. No? Yeah, I don't know, he's just literally just standing there. He's not doing anything. Just keep looking around.
So he's just standing there not doing anything. He just keeps walking around. God, can you take a picture of me out of your cell phone and send it to me, please?
Of course, now we have 2 guys coming.
God damn it.
Let's see if we can find a both in. If that happens. No.
God damn it.
Courtney. If they...
Son of a bitch.
If one guy is here, and the other guy shows up, we're just gonna open the door and let him in, and we'll have them both here. Right? Yeah. We'll have them both here. Do it once. The only thing that's gonna be sucks if cops gonna arrive, and then you get this.
God damn it.
It's okay, everything's gonna be okay. See.
So just really sitting in the truck. That's my car right there. So let's see what happens. Yeah, I'll let that truck, yeah. Fucking right.
God damn it.
I'm texting Courtney right now. You'll let me know if that gets someone.
Connor, Courtney is gonna text for you right now. See if it's damage starts to do anything with his phone.
Fuck it first.
He said he walked out out of his view. He's out past the apartment complex. Copy that the moment he comes back this way looking out.
No, he's still on the way.
God damn it.
The only thing that may happen is, if the cops go right, if he will see cops, then he's gonna, the one he's gonna fucking fuck off. If he gonna see cops outside. Yeah, definitely.
Shit, we're still...
Yeah, any minute, yeah.
God fucking damn it. Fucking God damn it.
We had 6 guys lined up there today. All of them made it except maybe 2. Tony and Dave.
So that way I would want to think for people that has the address of this location.
Yeah.
You want to stay here tonight?
We do that more mess and good demeanor over your areas. Domino, whatever. Yeah, just worry. Just feeling in my out left. What are you doing?
Now fucking bring this pun on here.
We've been trying all day. We had 6 people.
We can't control this.
Eric, the second guy, he's coming. Apparently, the guy that said he has sex with 12-year-olds, 15-year-olds.
Of course, everybody gonna show up at all time, at the same time. 3 creeps knocking on the door. Are you for this? Yes, I am.
I really think Eric is gonna come, because he was so sad, he's like, we took too long, I'm going to my friends now, maybe I'll be free later. And he is free now, so.
But let's move on to Eric, because he's also now waiting to still come over. Send out the address again to Eric, who played a whole different
Hey, fatty. Stupid! I just eared your rook. Like cutting off your right ear. Dumbass. B.O. Dumbass. I just eared your rook. Dumbass cunt. It doesn't feel good, does it? March. Oh no. Hell no, you are getting too close. Dumbass. Stupid! Cause that was stupid. Stupid. The stupid machine! Slut.
Because Eric was supposed to come again. He was back on the hook on Sunday. He was the one that said, I'm outside. I don't want to come in. I don't want to get out in the rain. Can you come out here? Will you come get in the car? He was the one that we were waiting for. He was playing games.
This nasty ass fucker needs to die.
7 and 8.
Oh. What's up? What?
He said be naked when I answer the door. Oh god.
Oh, shit, fuck. Shit.
Oh! Why don't you tell him to be naked when you answer the door?
How about you gonna... Oh my god.
Why don't you say, take off your clothes on the porch once you get him in here naked? Can you imagine?
In the front?
We should just pretend like we're gonna, but don't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Tell him to do it.
Oh.
And then she answers the door. He's already naked. What's he gonna do? He's gonna come in. He's gonna have a seat. You know?
Being naked. Who talks like this? Without even seeing person once in your life, you should be naked.
You could just say, you could tell him you're going to, and then just say, I checked it out when you open the door.
How did you get in here? But first I want some pizza.
With another one?
There's on the porch, he can get naked. There's like a little fence area. It's green on the porch. And then I'll open the door and let him in. Tell him, be like, yeah, there's a little fence on the porch he can get naked at. So,
we're gonna try to get this guy.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, fuck yeah. Imagine getting arrested naked in Glendale.
Yes.
Like this?
I mean, don't make him put what? I mean, we'll tell him, we'll have put a towel over his situation.
Yeah.
And then,
when it was a shoemaker, high heels,
be like, here, buddy, cover this up and let's talk.
No, give him a peanuts. Give him a pistachio to cover it.
God damn it. God fucking damn it.
Can you ask Connor if I looked at the phone? This is recording, didn't we?
Yeah, Connor, that guy. He said that it does look like he's moving around there. You can't tell if he's on his phone.
Suck my motherfucking dick, bitch.
I mean, 3 of them. Like, somebody fucking come on. Oh, this is awesome.
just bailed.
What? You suck my goddamn dick, bitch. You suck my goddamn dick.
What did he say?
You suck my goddamn dick.
Oh, that's weird. He just
You
said
suck
he
my
bailed.
goddamn dick.
I don't think Eric just said.
Bitch, you suck my goddamn
What the
dick.
fuck?
Bitch, you suck my goddamn dick. Bitch,
Alright,
you
my
suck
story meeting up with the little girl. What the fuck? But you hooked up with 8 others and like, this is weird. No, I have this thing.
Stupid!
He thinks I'm a dude.
Oh!
Damn,
Why
right?
don't you talk to him?
He asked for a nude and I said no and he switched up. Tell him I'll call him.
Look at that nasty ass Simone looking milk.
We're trying to get him back online.
This is boring!
Like, but I'm a girl.
I can prove I'm not a guy.
Well, I mean, I know. It's not the problem.
If we can confirm he's in his car, we can just go to his car.
Hey Connor, have you spotted any white Hondas, any white vehicles at all lingering around?
This is more nerve-wracking than yesterday.
Yeah.
Is that a Honda?
No.
Why, you slut?
White car there. Look for cars with people in them. Nissan, guys. Nissan, but... Maybe try it down the street there.
Let's go down the road.
Yeah, across the street maybe.
On that side?
Yeah. Well, don't get hit by cars.
Full of shit.
Is that Honda at 2 o'clock? It's Toyota, I think.
I would pick up an extra piece.
No. Alright.
That's how you deal with that shit. Slut.
Let's get a video of that.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Alright, how far away are you? Okay. Cool, cool. Alright, drive safe. Alright, bye, see you soon. Bye.
Oh my god. Man, I fucked up. Damn, I fucked up.
what's up? I'm 13. I don't know if I mentioned that.
I just shit in my pants.
Are your friends with people my age? Yeah, I'm looking for a boyfriend. Yeah, I'm trusted with it. No, I don't tell.
Because it's a long time ago when I was like 18 and I was a girl at 3. And then we broke up where she left her son there and she didn't go to her parents' house and then the parents called me and all that stuff.
Damn, you get in trouble with the cops?
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, no, I ain't no snitch.
I'm hoping you are not because, you know, it's not only you're going to get in trouble, you're going to get in trouble and all that stuff.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to get in trouble. No more TikTok for me.
Have you ever had sex before?
No. I'd like to make it out though.
Huh?
I'd like to make it out though.
You make it out?
Mm-hmm.
Should I like over there? Your mom not going to come around me?
No, I was looking at my aunt, but she
Stupid!
Rehearsal wedding thing. I don't know what it is.
So nobody will show up?
No.
Like, did they tell you what time they're coming?
Who?
Like, somebody at your house says they're not going to just leave you alone.
Yeah. I don't need a babysitter. My mom's literally coming back tomorrow.
That's something and everything. Can you send me a picture of everything?
Sure.
Stupid!
I'm gonna keep my clothes on.
Alright, fucked. He is.
Home!
What do you mean sexy?
Dumbass.
No, not till I meet you. 'Cause I wanna know you're real. Not till I meet you, I wanna know you're real.
What's that noise?
I almost dropped my Red Bull.
Well, I'm kind of, I'm still thinking, I'm kind of scared a little.
You don't have to come. Just stop for there.
Alright, well, I'll hope you find a guy.
Okay.
Well, you have a good night.
Yeah, you too, bye.
God damn it.
He's not coming out.
Yeah, the language sounds like you can hear it. Both heads are arguing. Hey, Junior, should we do it? Last time, you thought you were thinking we got in trouble.
Courtney and Chris were about to fly back the next morning, so we did Courtney's Beyond the Sting interview, and we were watching her cut into Elvis in the Sting house that night while the house was hot. When you're watching Courtney, cut to it now or whatever, we're all sitting in a hot Sting house as she's talking in that interview, which was interesting. But, you know, we didn't really have interaction.
So Sunday, you know, we given out the address to a few different people. We've had people play different variety of games with us, and none of them showed up at least at the door. Whether they showed up around the property, who knows? But we're like, okay, it's come to a point. Security's left for the night because they had a hard out, and so we wrapped up. Did our interviews, did our stuff, wrapped up. As I was getting ready to pick up, I was going to drive Courtney and her DP Chris back to their hotel. I pulled up with my car and I happened to look and noticed a guy walking on his own up the sidewalk, going down the street, opposite side. And it was like just, I was very, very, very sensitive to my surroundings because I knew that these people still had this address. So it kind of just made note of him. He had a hat on, raincoat, still raining. Courtney and them came out, went and drove them back at their place. I had to come in. We wanted to still pack up equipment. I wanted to help the guys. So I get back, go in, get the equipment packed up, and we are all on the porch right before heading out. And that same guy walks past the house, out of our eye shot a little bit, turns his head, kind of looks, and keeps walking. And of course we get our rock star, Sean, yelling, "Freddie!" just in case. But honestly, it was very much like a weird vibe that I felt like it very much could have been him still just going out the house, just looking at it, checking it out.
And then that's where it got scary. When you give the address of your location to a predator, and then they go unresponsive once they know where you're actually at, that was super concerning.
One, that day we knew we were dealing with some monsters. Freddy, a monster. Eric, a monster. These groomers, like these guys who've obviously been doing this for a while, so we really wanted to catch them. But we weren't aware of the mind games that they were going to play with us that day and how much it affected how we moved, who left the house, when we were rolling. We burned so much footage that day just waiting for these guys to come. In constant, our anxiety is just up, okay, he just texted, he says he's 10 minutes away. Okay, this guy just texted, he says he's 5 minutes away. This guy says he's looking for parking. And we're all like, okay, here we go. And by the end of it, nobody showed up. But it was way more intense than, I would say, the first two Predator situations combined.
Regardless of the struggles and hiccups today, guys, every fucking single one of you killed it. I'm so happy to be on the scene, and I love each and every one of you, and every one of you. Yes.
Thank you for flying all the way to Britain State, for talking to us, and keeping Glendale Police Department. We will be back.
Thank you all so much for watching this video. I'm not a parent, so I can't tell you what to do. But if you have kids, please take an active role in what apps they're using and who they're talking to online. It really doesn't take much for a child's life to be scarred or ruined forever. We're all about exposing online pitfalls and protecting the vulnerable on this channel, so if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to Trilogy Media. We're almost to 1 million, which is fucking awesome. We'd be there already if y'all just use your fingers. Click. Just kidding. Kind of. And keep yourself and your family safe while browsing the internet at guard.io/trilogy. You can't watch everything your family does online all the time. But Guardio can. They do real-time scanning of everything you click on or download to make sure there's nothing harmful. And do the 7-day free trial, because as soon as you get it in the dashboard, you get a free health scan of your browser. You can do that right now. The video's over. If you've had your email address for more than a couple of years, then I can almost guarantee you're going to be shocked by how many data leaks you've been involved in without even knowing. Guardio will identify it and help you fix it at guard.io/trilogy. And head over to Trilogy Plus to watch the full episode of Beyond the Sting, dropping this Friday, March 17th, and see the full interviews from the team about the entire weekend. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Kiss that king goodbye. There's a damn thing he can do but die. Yes?
If Dad goes to church, you may be able to take you, you know?
Yes.
I don't think you can go because I'm getting some dizzies. I don't know if I'll be able to pick you up.
Okay.
You don't get out till real late, okay?
I hope he can.
No, he could take you probably, but see, I can pick you up.
I can get a ride home.
You sure?
Yes.
You 1,000,000,000% positive?
Yes.
Dad don't get out till about 8:30.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Alright, fucked his hole! Damn, I fucked his butt. I fucked his butt.
If you want to get ad-free access of our rawest, unedited, and uncensored patches, exclusive live streams, and behind-the-scenes...
It's the dating game! And here's the star of our show!
I don't give a damn about the store. I want to see the
And to listen to his name, Dr. Charles Lane. And in the solo role he has so successfully created on television, Bachelor number 3 will be seen on motion picture screens this season. in the full-length thriller The Venetian Affair. A distinguished stage actor and member of the Hollywood community, we're delighted to welcome to the dating game the man from U.N.C.L.E., Robert Vaughn. And there's the panel of bachelors ready to go forth to battle for the favor of a date with our young lady. Now, in order to keep our young lady from hearing the introductions of the gentleman I've just made, we've kept her secluded off stage wearing stereo earphones. May we introduce her to you right now. Born in Shreveport, Louisiana, she attended college at the University of Arkansas, where she won a long list of beauty titles, including first runner-up in the Miss America of Arkansas, where she won a long list of beauty titles, including first runner-up at college right now.
She's cute. Stupid! You should have taken that Rook at least, you dummy. You big dummy. Man, I'm fucking you up.
Born in Shreveport, Louisiana, she attended college at the University of Arkansas, where she won a long list of beauty titles, including first runner-up in the Miss America pageant and Queen of the Cotton Bowl. Among her ambitions, she'd like to have an old English house stuffed with antiques and 5 or 6 children. May we welcome to the dating game, Karen Charleston.
Stupid!
Karen, good evening. Welcome to Nighttime Dating Game. I think you know how we play, but just to make sure, there are 3 eligible bachelors on the other side of that partition, each one ready and eager to date you. All you have to do is select the one you think would be the most fun, all right? And you do it by your questions, of course. You cannot ask name, age, occupation, or income. Got it? Everything else goes. Let's have the gentleman say hello to you first. Number 1, would you say hello to Karen, please?
Hello, Karen.
Number 2?
Good evening, Karen.
And number 3?
Hi, Karen.
Okay, there are 3 gentlemen over there. You sure you have some questions you'd like to ask? You ready to go? All right, then. If you'd have a seat right here, you may begin, and good luck.
All right, number 1. Would you please tell me the 3 words you think I'd most like to hear in the most romantic voice you have?
You are delightful.
Knowing I'm from the South, if I invited you over to my house for dinner, what would you expect in the way of Southern hospitality? Number 2.
What I would get or what I would expect?
Oh, you're clever at what you would expect.
Southern fried chicken on a skewer.
All right. That's really romantic. Number 1, what would you expect?
I would expect that you had been properly schooled in those delightful things and would do just whatever came naturally to you. And that would be enough for me.
Oh, it wouldn't matter what came natural then.
Hearing your voice, I'm sure anything would come natural.
Number 3, what would you expect?
Well, I would expect you to be on the veranda in a ball gown with a minute jewel by your side and music playing gently in the background.
You ever seen a Southern mansion in Hollywood?
Yes, I have. Very often, as a matter of fact.
Oh, okay. Number 1. Why do you think that people all over the country are falling in love with you right this minute?
That's an excellent question, but I don't want them all to, just you.
Poor him.
Thank you. Number 2, why do you think?
Why people are falling in love with me.
That mod midway known as Carnaby Street, you'll enjoy the... It's up to you to figure out which one you'd love to date, okay? By your questions. Now, let's start by having them say hello to you. Number 1, would you say hello to Sally, please?
Hello, Sally.
Number 2? That's it, Sally. Now it's time to meet your date. For your romance. Thank you, Mike. All right, Sally. That's it, Sally. Thank you, Mike. All right, Sally. Gentlemen, good luck in your romance. Thank you, Mike. All right, Sally. That's it, Sally. Now it's time to meet your date. I'll tell you a little something about him. All right, I will. He is a restaurant manager, born in Mexico, Mississippi.
If you want to get ad-free access to our single
with his red spit, with her red spit, with spit, red spit. With spit, spit.
Oh, you have chargers here, nice. Cool.
He's bringing out that whore. Stupid! Guys, that was stupid. Stupid. The stupid machine.
How's it going, man?
Guys, that was
Jack.
stupid.
Yeah, man.
Are you suicidal?
Factory here.
Dumbass.
You
Stupid!
should probably go over. Do you want to go talk about
Guys, that
outside?
was
Or?
stupid. The stupid
Well, I just want to have a
machine.
conversation with you about these, man.
Stupid.
I don't want to go home or anything like that. Cool, if we just can do this in private, or? Okay, well, Jack.
Stupid!
Is there a way I could potentially talk to him? Jack, I mean, I really want to keep it between us, man. I mean, you sure? I mean, I'm willing to go talk about it.
I'm talking Joseph Stalin
I'm
either. I'm talking Stalin.
All right, well, I'll get out of here, but I'm going to let him know, okay?
You do just in time.
Okay, I'm going to leave. Can we go talk outside for a second then? No, I definitely never talk to him on Facebook, but I'm willing to leave. Can I talk to you outside, please? It's about some inappropriate stuff. I do want to talk to Jack about it one-on-one, but, you know, I am told to leave, so I will get out of here, but I'm letting you know, like, it is probably not the best stuff that he's doing, that he's taking part in. So, are you cool to talk about outside? Are you his manager? Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you probably know, but I can talk to you outside about it. I just don't want to trespass or anything. Okay.
I'm fucking you up.
Jack, I mean, we can do
that damn phone is protecting.
Okay. So, absolutely. So, nobody's been harassing him on Facebook. He's been going after a lot of kids online, and yeah, man, yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, dude, I think you should probably visit to talk to me because, like, you know, I know obviously you have nothing to do with it, but, you know, got it. Is there a manager here right now? Got it. Oh, okay. Got it. What's your name? Nice to meet you, Leno. Yeah, you probably have. You probably have too.
Alright,
yeah, I had a feeling you were like,
oh!
But yeah, man, I think just tell him that I just wanted to have a conversation.
Man, I went
with
through him like a
he's only 26 years old, and I'm only getting dressed with him, but
no, I went through him like a hot knife through milk.
Okay, cool.
This shit in my pants.
Dude, I had total. When he said to leave, I was like, oh, here we go again. I was like, it's not worth it. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Probably just talk it out, Jack. So Robbie's just kind of going back there.
Saying that he doesn't have access to that Facebook account anymore, and I was like, I'm not going to go tell that to him.
Right, no, I mean, I'm willing to
explain all this stuff.
Right. Do you mind if you hold the door open and I can just talk to him through there? Like, just like let him know I'm willing to hear him out on that?
Do whatever you gotta do. You can want to.
So who has like authority to let people in and kick people out? Like, are you all, do you agree with above him or is he? I don't want to trespass. Like,
we are co-workers and
okay. So I would only go in with your permission. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, hell yeah, man. There's some other stuff he did that I can't even print out.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's not good. Right. Yep. And of course, this is just our account, you know, there's no telling what. Right, so. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's only what I printed out, mind you. So, I mean,
God damn it, I fucked up.
All right. Well, I mean,
man,
like,
I fucked up.
But I have because I got arrested for trespassing like some time ago. So I just really don't want to trespass. So like, you know, if I have permission to go in from you, I mean, you know, I will try to talk to him, but. You know, I just don't want to force my way. I mean, I'm not going to force my way in, but it would only be with your permission there.
Kiss that whore goodbye.
You want to come back?
I mean, he gets off at 7, right? Yeah. Is he just kind of behind the desk there? Oh, he's right there. Yeah. I mean, you should try. I mean, I could talk to him through the door here. Maybe like just open. I can try to talk to him through here. I don't know. Whatever works. Hey, Jack, man. Obviously, it's not going to go away. Like, I understand you don't. Okay. Well, if it got hacked into, I'm willing to hear it out. So I'm willing to talk to you away from everything, so the attention isn't brought here. Obviously, I'm going to respect your manager's wishes, but dude, I mean, clearly at some point your management's going to find out, and they're not going to. They may take your side at this point, but it's not going to go away, you know that. And obviously, I understand that. So there's a reason why. Well, Jack, just may I say something? Is it cool if I keep talking to you right here for a second? Okay. Well, first of all, my name's Gordon, so I'll meet you like this. Okay. So, basically, you mind just holding it? Thank you. So basically, Jack, the thing is, I understand you're married with kids. That's why I didn't go to your house, man. Okay? Because, well, that's why I didn't knock, that's why I didn't do anything like that, right? That's why I came here to talk to you, so we can do it away from your wife and kids. Because I don't want that to potentially get jeopardized by just an internet, man. That's why I'm here. You're young enough where we can just address it over there. I'm fine with that, truly. I really am. Like, that's why I'm not coming, like, I didn't want to tell them what was going on. But I think it's only fair that that happened because, you know, whatever. But, dude, I'm not trying to have it go bigger than just me and you talking. I'm really not. I'm willing to talk to you over there about it. Just... Right. Right. Well, Jack, the thing is, I understand that, but I mean, there's a picture of you in the store right here, man. So, like, it's. Well, I mean, that's fine, but I'd rather just go over all of that over there because Well, if that's not something you want to do, Jack, I promise you it's not just going to be here. I'm going to get this address somehow, okay? I mean, you get off work at 7, right? So, I mean... Say again? Oh, yeah, no, I'm not going to go to the store, absolutely not. But, Jack, I'm letting you know that this is not going to go away. I am going to get this address, okay? I'd rather do it with you because I know you're a good dude, I know you're a good father, I know you're a good husband, but... I don't think we should actually throw everything away.
You're not a good... You're not a good
getting in the middle of all that, right? Well, Jack, it doesn't really matter. Well, Jack, it doesn't really matter that your wife said this, your wife said that. Either way, I just want to have a conversation with you about it, man. Okay, well, Jack, this isn't going to go away. I'm letting you know. What?
Every advantage he tried to get on me, I out-advantaged him. And he finally gave up. Everything he tried to put me in submission, I just put him in submission. I fucked his butt.
What a dude.
Damn.
Such a little...
Spit.
Man, if I'm not trespassing, well, from allegedly trespassing, you get the idea. I mean, at least we got his face on camera now, right? Yeah. True. Did he get thrown if we came to the house? Yeah. Hey, is there a way you can call the manager? I can talk to him over there off the property. Yeah, that would work out great, man. Hell yeah. I don't have access to the account anymore. Thank you. Awesome. Gotcha. Okay, so this is his actual cell phone number?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Is he the one that left earlier today?
Yes.
Gotcha. All right.
You have like a TikTok or something.
Yeah, all that. Well, not TikTok, but people post their on there, but yeah, it's our YouTube is. Hey, hello. How's it going, sir? My name's Alex Rosen.
Stupid!
Employees, Jack.
I just ate your rook.
Hey, I'm off your property right now. I'm just standing
last time.
in the parking lot away from the property, but you know, Jack has been doing a lot of deviant things on the internet, including trying to message an 11-year-old girl and get very, very, very with her. I'm just trying to have a conversation with him about it, and you know, the reason I came to the store is because he sent photos of himself at the store to this 11-year-old girl and proceeded to just say, "Oh, okay, okay, do you hear me now?"
Damn it.
Yeah. Okay. So the reason I came to the store is because he sent messages and a photo of himself at the store where you could see his work shirt with him. So he's unfortunately representing your company while he's doing these deviant things. And obviously I know it's not y'all's fault. I know you had no idea, but I think it's best that I just talk to him about it, get it addressed, because I don't want his actions to just completely just fall back on everybody and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's a personal matter, man. You're gonna have to take it up with the authorities on that.
Oh no, we definitely are, but you know, is there a way that maybe I can just talk to him outside or anything like that?
No, during work hours, he's, on the clock.
Right.
Worked it out with him.
No, I understand. Can I send you? I don't want to gross you out, but is there a way I can just send you like a watered down version of what he's doing, so you have an idea of it? Because this guy is he's a
No, man, I don't want to get involved in this. Just take it to the authorities if it's that bad, and I don't want anything to do with it.
Okay, I mean, do you want to keep employing it?
No, I mean, if it becomes true, I mean, yeah, we'll take action with it.
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay. Well, do you mind if I just send you the photo he took in the store just himself, just to show that I'm not,
No, I mean, I believe you, man. I don't want to see it. I don't care. But just take it to the cops, show them, let them deal with it.
Well, I don't really know if the cops are going to deal with it, but thanks for the advice.
Yeah, no problem.
Now fuck up and move that book right here. I will fuck your butt. Son of a bitch. I'm fixing to get myself a
Oh my god.
You shouldn't have moved that damn home down here. Oh, either way you're busted.
So, yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Last game, win, lose, draw, blitz, battle the war, one refugee rematch. I gotta go to church to either any of the websites breakdown, whether it's mine or here, the chest side, on the internet, or I just quit for whatever.
It's like West Virginia is probably even worse than South Carolina for this. They're unbelievably bad.
Well, he aborted the game. At least that we were reported black ass was stolen. I ain't talking Joseph Stalin either. I'm talking stalling.